Week 7 of the NFL is here. I thought Week 7 would be the gold mine, right? We have the losing teams, just like last year. We had a bunch of 0-5 teams and a bunch of dominant teams playing each other. But this year's different. We're in like a transition year where everyone's kind of good. Yeah, there's some bad teams, but even the bad teams have close games and barely lose, or they could win by one. So this has been a tough season. Nonetheless, we can still make a lot of money. Rams versus Jaguars, because I think both of these teams have been looking great. The only one in a lock lay I have is I took the over of 32.5. In another lay, I do have the Rams money line, but most confident bet is the over 32.5. Bears versus Saints, another one that's kind of tough. Had to take another alternative over of 35.5 in the lock lay, but in another lay, I do have the Bears money line. Eagles versus the Vikings. At the beginning of the season, this would have been a free game, but the Eagles have been underperforming. They have not been looking like themselves. And the Vikings, I just don't know enough about. So in my separate lay, this is not a lock, but I have Eagles money line. Patriots versus the Titans. In the lock lay, we have the Patriots plus 5.5. 5.5, give them some leg room, but I like them winning outright. I also have the Pats money line. Chiefs Raiders. I actually like this game. Kansas City is definitely going to show out. Raiders have been struggling immensely, but I don't take many chances in the lock lay. So in the lock lay, I have Chiefs plus 1.5, and I also have Kansas City money line. Broncos versus Giants. I have the Broncos plus 3.5. I know the Giants look great and the Broncos looked horrible. When a team like the Broncos underachieves on that level, yes, they are playing in London, they're going to show out at home. They're going to show out. Giants look great, but let's see how they do against this Bo Nix. I like them to win by a field goal, but I have that leg room of 3.5 for the Denver Broncos. Colts versus Chargers. I have the Colts plus 10.5 in the lock lay, but I also think the Colts will just win outright, so I have the Colts money line against the underperforming Chargers. Commanders versus Cowboys is a typical trap game. We can't take either team because no matter who we take, the other one's winning. We have to take the over of 39.5. Alternative over. Both these teams will show out. Cowboys seem to put up 40 points in every game they play, so 39.5 game total. I'm going to put my two lays right here so you can see what I have for the Saturday and the Sunday. I wish everyone the best of luck, and once again, this is just following my journey. Don't take my advice unless I say take my advice. We're going to see how this week goes. This has been a way harder week 7 than I was assuming based off last year's NFL, where there was bad teams and there was good teams. It was simple. There was a few middle of the pack, but it was bad versus good. This year, it's like everyone's in the middle of the pack, and then there's a few great teams. Middle of the pack and a few great. But even the greats have seemed to fall in. Appreciate everyone, and have a great NFL Sunday tomorrow.